What makes an image last? Seeing most images are encountered once. They register, deliver their effect, and are replaced by the next. Even powerful images often live only as impressions, strong in the moment, but light on endurance. And then there are images that remain. They return without invitation. They surface later, unprompted. They attach themselves to memory rather than attention. The difference is rarely scale, subject, or technique. It is structure. Duration is not impact. Impact is immediate. Duration is cumulative. An image designed for instant recognition often exhausts itself quickly. Once its meaning has been delivered, there is little left to discover. Images that last behave differently. They do not announce everything at once. They do not resolve completely. They do not close the loop. Instead, they leave something unfinished, not as a flaw, but as an opening. Why ambiguity endures? Ambiguity is often mistaken for vagueness. In enduring work, it serves a different role. It allows the image to remain active over time. As the viewer changes, the image changes with them, not because the image is unstable, but because it was never locked to a single reading. The work remains constant. The viewer does not. This is how images move from being seen to being carried. Memory as collaboration. We do not remember images exactly as they were. We remember how they intersected with our own experience. A fragment of gesture, a tone of light, a moment of tension that felt unresolved. Over time, these fragments braid themselves into personal memory. The image becomes part of the viewer's internal landscape, shaped by their history, emotions, and imagination. This is not interpretation imposed from the outside. It is participation that happens naturally, without instruction. The quiet authority of restraint. Images that last rarely insist on their importance. They trust their construction. Restraint leaves space for memory to operate. It prevents the work from exhausting itself. It leaves room for return. The image does not demand repeated attention. It earns it. When medium falls away. By the time an image endures, its category no longer matters. What remains is not how it was made, but what it continues to do. Does it hold tension? Does it sustain presence? Does it resist closure? Does it remain active in memory? When an image meets these conditions, it exits the conversation about format and enters a longer conversation about meaning. In closing, images that last do not explain themselves completely. They stay with us because they leave space for us to stay with them. Over time, they stop belonging solely to the moment they were made and begin belonging to the lives that encounter them. That is not permanence. It is continuity. And continuity is what allows an image to matter long after we've stopped looking.